Forgiveness is a sea of healing. Miss Havisham lay in the dust. The windows were all covered over. Miss Havisham lay in the dust in a dark, dark room. She lay at the feet of a man who she had injured greatly. She lay in the dust, wailing. Miss Havisham is a character from Charles Dickens' book, Great Expectations. She lay there in the dust in her wedding gown, and she looked up at the man she had injured and said, "What have I done? What have I done?" What had Miss Havisham done? Miss Havisham had spent all of her life dwelling on one moment when she had been wronged. A man had broken her heart. On her wedding day, he left her. And Miss Havisham spent her whole life dwelling on that one moment. She stopped the clocks at 9:20, the morning when her wedding day, when she found out that he had broken her heart and left her. She determined to live the rest of her life in her wedding gown. Now, at the end of her life, she lay in the dust in this dark, dark house, wailing. You see, it wasn't enough for Miss Havisham to spend her life this way. She decided that she needed more. She needed to have revenge on man. So she adopted a little daughter, a little girl, a little blonde girl with long blonde hair and beautiful blue eyes. And she taught her to hate men. She taught her to make men fall in love with her and then break their little hearts, just like Miss Havisham had her heart broken all those years ago. Now, this young man that stood at Miss Havisham's room, he looked down at her and saw her on the floor. Had Miss Havisham had success? Yes. His heart was broken. Was she very happy? Did she have joy and peace? Was all of her happiness fulfilled? No. Miss Havisham had come to the end of her life, and she had realized she had wasted it. She was so angry and so bitter. She had not only raised a child to hate people and not be able to love, but she had destroyed other people's lives also. She lay in the dust and asked, "What have I done? What have I done?" Over and over again, she begged forgiveness because she finally realized that forgiveness is a sea of healing. Each of us has pain. We have people who wronged us. The people who can hurt us the most are the ones who are closest to us. Our friends, our family members, even our coworkers. They can hurt us, and it can hurt so much. We can dwell on that pain, or we can let it go and forgive and find healing. I come from a family of extreme athletes. We get up early on Saturday morning because we think it's really, really fun to run as fast as we can, even though no one is chasing us. We do this because we are very competitive. My sister Abby, she married the fastest man in Key West. She was so happy. And I think the reason why she was able to marry him is because she was one of the fastest women in Key West. And I think all the rest of the women were so far behind, they couldn't even catch up. My sister Abby married him, and after just a few months, her speeds got really quick. So I was wondering, how did she do it? This is really amazing. So I called her. "Hey, how's it going?" "Oh, I'm fine. How are you?" "Oh, I'm great. So I heard your speeds are getting really quick. You've cut off like 1 or 2 minutes. That's wonderful. What's your secret?" "Well, I have a secret, but I can't tell you family secret and you're not in my new family. Well, wow, I said. See, at first I was shocked. How could she not share this? But slowly, as time went on, that shock turned into anger and bitterness. How could she not share her secret with me? I was her closest sister. You have to understand, when she was 5 years old and I was 10, I laid next to her on the bed when she was so sick, and I wiped her brow because she had a fever, and I prayed, please save my little sister. Don't let her die. She was saved and she healed, and we became very close sisters, and our love for each other was very immense. But now, all that love turned into ice. How could she not tell me her secret? This was unbelievable. But then one day, I was reading in the good book, and it said, even if your brother sins against you 7 times, you still have to forgive him. Well, that's not about me, I said. She deserves my anger. She hurt me. She's wronged me. I'm not going to forgive her. But it slowly dawned on me. What if I came to the end of my life and realized I had destroyed this relationship with my precious sister for something silly that she said? I realized I didn't want to come to the end and ask, what have I done? So I did the hard thing that each of us has to do. We have to reach down inside us and forgive. Don't come to the end of your life and ask, what have I done? Thank you.